Welcome, all you wonderful wieners, to another sensational stream of First to Worst. I will be one of your commentators, wittyevil3, in the commentator booth. I also have with me Hoyt. And today we will be having a head-to-head between Spanners and known to his friends as GLKHGH. I think that's how you pronounce it. GLKHGH. Anyways. And with that, please eat your hot dogs. Let's see what you get. As a reminder, you have a maximum of 3 rerolls. Please announce them if you want to reroll.
Sure thing.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
I'm going to use my first reroll.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
I'll use my second reroll.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
I'll take this. Yeah. Don't get buried. I hope I don't get buried, but anything could happen.
All right, fellas, 3, 2, 1, go.
See you on the other side. Good luck from you. Don't get buried. I hope I
Little
don't get
bit of
buried.
a fast start there from GLKHGH. And that's what I'm going with for today. At stacks here, the first supply point. Body armor with that one. Lost that stealth bonus for sure, but if GLKHGH goes fast enough, then it will be all okay. Got a stock.
You by accident, Witty.
Sorry?
I deafened you by accident. You didn't hear what I was saying.
Oh.
All right, never mind. We're good to go here.
All good to go? Alrighty.
Yeah. All right, now I would much rather have Spanner's opening weapon than GLKHGH and his. He's got a stock for it now, but that is not a roll that I want to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never like to be forced into a roll. I always want the nicest ones, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But we have GLKHGH making his way into the lobby here.
Yeah.
Almost there
I
already.
usually don't like going this way, but it looks like it's working for him.
Mm-hmm. With that, GLKHGH goes into the first hold. A little trouble with the pump action there.
Yeah, this
But
shotgun is an ergonomic nightmare.
yes, ergonomic nightmare indeed. And that extended grip there at the front that covers the loading port when you're empty. Don't like it.
Yeah.
Don't like it. But we've got those static encryptions up. Got the first 3 down. 4th. Only a couple more here.
Having to go for the reload. Now, did he buy a second weapon?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he's just got that shotgun, so
Yeah.
he couldn't go to a backup to clear the rest of those statics.
No.
Now,
As we know,
Spanner?
switching to your secondary is almost always faster than reloading.
Spanners, it looks like he rolled the shorty shotgun, the breaching one, as a 1-point shotgun. I don't know what he was looking for there. Probably something with a red dot. Probably definitely not the shorty.
Yeah, you almost never want to get that shorty.
It is a not great gun.
No. Spanners making sure to take it nice and stealthy going through the vents there. Whereas Galuga is making his way to that clerestory supply room.
Now, we did see both of the runners roll away the KS-23, which I think is an interesting choice. If you get bullet boost, the KS-23 can one-shot the refractive. But you do
Really?
have to carry it. You do have to carry it all the way through, your entire run, and the entire time it's sitting on your shoulder. It's not particularly useful.
Man,
A little bit of a miss there from Spanners trying to melee that last Sosig, but
Yeah.
got it done before any alerts were triggered.
Interfacing with system
And with
He's
that,
farming clips here.
position.
yes, he really wants to make it into that compilation. But the first hold is underway for Spanners. Ooh, interesting. Galuga going for the SMG. You don't see that very often, but getting the MP9 is very nice.
MP9 is a nice weapon. It's not one of the super top tier PDWs, but it's a good weapon to have.
It's up there indeed. Statics for Spanners there. Slowly but surely getting them down, rudely interrupted by some Sosigs as he is searching for that final static encryption. Moving on to this second hold. Speaking of which, Galuga looks like they're in the substation, ready to start the second hold.
faster, but
Interfacing with system node.
Let's see how this goes. Now, this area is a little dark, so it's a little hard to commentate, but shooting at the dark probably means killing some Sosigs there.
Yep. Nice aggressive movement from Galuga here. He's really maintaining control of this place, not letting those Sosigs into the middle.
Very quick on those first four,
Oh,
but
guessed wrong.
this substation is nasty for getting that
no.
those encryptions. They're always
That
very
encryption
hidden.
Refusing to die there. Ugh.
Ugh.
It
You
was
hate
looking
to
like
see
such a good clear with the first four, and then guessing the wrong 50-50, and then it taking a full mag and a half to clear it. Definitely
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, definitely rough. But
Oh, short stroking the pump and getting punished for it.
taking some hits there. Lots of hits, forcing him to get that health Sosig. Use it up.
Oh, short stroking again. He is not enjoying this shotgun.
Yeah, maybe going with this one wasn't the play. But those swarm encryptions are going down in only a couple of hits. This last one, trying to use the SMG, guessed wrong on that 50-50 again. Going up against some Sosigs here as well, dumping a magazine. Finally getting
Clear.
that swarm encryption done.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of people taking hits in this second hold. It's been surprisingly rough for being a little T intersection hallway. But we've seen a lot of ricochets into the the walls that spark and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that lightning can get you. That isn't fun. Ooh, Spanners going for that 2-token semi-auto shotgun, getting rid of the super shorty.
Disgusting gun. That's an easy throwaway there.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's going for maybe and a bolt action.
2-point bolt action, spending 2 on that red dot there.
He gets 1 back though, so
Yep.
still a discount.
Yeah. Still a discount indeed. Going for number 4 12 gauge, as seems to be the meta.
Yeah,
Good
and
choices.
unlike the previous Seed 9, you can really get away with not running a rifle of any sort until hold 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really get away with it as long as you have some slugs for hold 3 to get rid of those recursives.
Or a pistol, which is my preferred method. But
Well, yeah, pistols, their bullets are technically slugs, even though they don't have any other choices.
that's true. That's true. I've always thought of bullets as slugs.
A lot of ado for one Sussex.
Like Kupelga rolling the mag-fed shotgun, getting the Spaz 12 with the 6-round mags.
Spaz 15 there.
Spaz 15, sorry, Spaz 15. Now there's 4 possible mags, so this is the second lowest, but not being the lowest, which is only 3 bullets in the mag, so
Yeah.
how close it could be, and it could be that MP155K that only has 5 bullets. So
Rock and roll.
Yeah, not the worst roll you can get, but not the best.
Disposition.
yeah,
Analyzing system.
Ooh, Spanners onto the second hold here, using that shotgun to great effect, using that flashlight to light up these dark areas. Little bit
Yeah, it looks
wavy
like-
here with the arm swinger.
but he does have it set on not the maximum cone of brightness here, so that he can use it to see rather than blind Sosig.
Yes, most of the flashlights we've seen are being used as blinding tools on the Sosigs, whereas he is using it primarily for just seeing. Now those hardened are down. Now it's just time to wait for the swarm encryptions to come.
Analyzing system.
And it looks like he's staying mobile here, really bringing it straight to the walls here to make sure the Sosigs don't even get a chance to enter the room.
Using his ears to great effect, hearing where they'll come from and meeting them at the door.
Beautiful clear. He had a great lineup on there. Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit ahead. Just kidding. Beautiful clear.
There
Great
we are.
lineup.
There's the beautiful clear. I was a little confused there. You've got to watch the official stream, not
The
Spanners.
official, sorry, I had a little bit of ESP there, guys. Spoiler alert. Spanners got a great clear. No one could have seen it coming.
Ugh. Spoiling our audience. But Gluka is now in his third hold here. Hardened encryptions are up. A little bit of a miss on that first one there.
Oh.
Taking a couple of shots.
A very
Ooh.
stubborn hardened node there.
The next one is right down here. Oh, ran out of bullets right as he was going to hit it.
We still got a couple more here.
One above, crouching so that the Sosigs don't see him. One last one
more.
right over there. There we go.
Override token found.
Nice work.
Really intense, but I don't think he got shot there, preserving his no-hit bonus.
Yeah, I think he still has that no-hit bonus for this hold. And, well, that's one of my tips for you all. I always make sure to count the bullets I fire so I can reload while I still have one in the chamber. You never want to get caught with your pants down.
A pain.
Mhm.
Some guns are worse than others for it.
Indeed they are. That one's so sick, that armored helmet coming in clutch, saving it from being a mustardy mist.
Now, Guguga is really using the whole room here. He was holding top last, and now he ran in a lap around the entire room to end up top again.
Now, the last swarm there is below the platform. Let's see if Gluga here remembers, or we'll have to go searching. Looks
it's right
like
under him
searching
right
it
now.
is. And there we go.
Oh no.
Oh,
He's gotta
taking
melee
a
it.
few hits. Oh, phew.
Well,
Though it did come at the cost of some health, that is the second phase of this third hold completed.
Yeah. I wonder how
So
he's going to be in the recursive here. Is he gonna swap to the MP9, or are we gonna see a little bit of shotgun surgery?
It's always impressive when you see some shotgun surgery, but it's going to be easier. It's going to be nicer if you just switch over to the MP9, I think.
I agree. It's the choice I would make.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's already lining it up.
Using that MP9 to get rid of some Sosigs while he waits.
Physically crouching to get nice and low so he doesn't take any stray hits while he has the time to clear it.
alright, they did see something.
That height over bore giving him a little bit of strife there, but getting it done eventually. Taking lots of fire from Sosigs, not losing any health there, I think.
Back here.
Oh,
There we go.
a beautiful drop down, but punished all the same. I think he took a hit right as he landed.
I do think so. But Spanners is now in the third hold with the Hardens there. First few down right quick. Next few down just as quickly. That last one took a little bit of a pause, but got it done all the same.
I'm going to ask him why he chose to roll a 6-point AR here, which he's feeding with the strippers, not changing the mag. A bit unorthodox, I think, in the buy pattern.
Yeah, very unorthodox, but I vibe with it. I like those stripper clips.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It means he's gonna have to pivot going into hold 5.
Or is he? Maybe he's just going to take those stripper clips all the way to the end for the bit.
Yeah, regenerative's gonna be rough with only a semi-auto and a stripper clip to get through it. But you know, the PLA has managed a lot with an SKS, I suppose.
Yep.
So maybe Spanners will channel his inner revolutionary to get through it.
Quite possibly. All the luck to him.
Oh, it looks like Kukulga is throwing away the MP9.
Trying to afford that more expensive 8-point assault rifle. Oh,
L85 with the 60-round mags. I
that's
think
not
that
bad,
works
but, you know, it's the LA9, what can you do?
Doing shotgun surgery.
Banner's choosing to hold a very aggressive. This is where I like to hold this.
Shotgun surgery there.
Oh my god, he's really going for some shotgun surgery across the entire room. Wow.
That
I'm confident in there.
was extremely impressive.
System node and take it.
Gulkluga is making his way over to the 4th hold here in the concourse.
Yep. It's always nice to see when runners know
Why did you pre-fire?
that there is a
You didn't see
toggle
me.
switch on the back of that gun.
Yeah,
Sometimes, you know, it's hidden back there.
yeah, those bullpups do have some weird controls, but a lot of them do have full auto or burst or both of them available, ready for taking advantage of.
Yep, check your butt stocks, everybody. Check your butt stocks.
Check your butts. Good advice from Hoyt there.
That's not what I said.
That's what I heard. Anyways, Gulkuga going into the 4th hold here. Cleaning up, getting rid of lots of those Sosigs. Now the stealths, bunch of them all clustered together, getting them done nice and quick.
I've really been enjoying watching Kukulga inside his holds. He really makes use of all the space here. Kind of just, I think he has a very fluid play style. He doesn't clockwork one way. He doesn't hold one spot. He's just kind of everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, very fluid, very aggressive, which makes for some very entertaining meat.
I think he took a shot there. I'm not sure who from, though. That guy? Did that guy shoot him?
Probably one of the Sosigs, if I had to guess. But
I think that's a pretty good guess there, Witty.
thank you very much. There's the encryption, polymorphic. Ooh, last few shots here, taking a little while. There we are.
Overall, not bad. Didn't have to pop a dog or anything.
No, good work there.
Ouch. Just bonked the crap out of my finger. Where am I? I need to
Yeah, very dynamic play style here from Gulguga. Ooh, taking some
it in the back of
hits.
Ooh.
All right.
Mm. Sosigs from all directions.
I think we're really starting to see some jitters from Kukulga here.
Yeah,
His hands look a little bit shaky.
but with the regenerative up, it's going down quick. Needing to reload in the middle there. Ooh, oh, that was rough.
It. Yeah, I'm glad he had enough ammo for it. Those 60 round mags coming in clutch there, saving his butt.
Yeah. Spanners getting the IA2, I think it is, with the 60 round casket mags. Very nice.
Yep. Sorry, I have to make the joke. I've made it before, but Spanner's rolling an AR and getting a BR.
You
Get it?
No.
What? It's a Brazilian rifle.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
I'm here all tournament, folks. I'm here all tournament.
Ugh. Yep. Yep. Well, that's what you've got to come to expect in this tournament. With a game with talking hot dogs with voice lines, you've got to expect at least some puns from the commentators as well.
The video game does not attract normal people.
No, it does not. Or except for me, of
all
course. I'm completely normal. Anyways, Gulkuga getting into the final supply point here, arming up before going against that 5th hold in hub.
And the same goes for the lot of you.
Spanners starting the 4th hold. Let's see how it goes.
Now the IA2 is a big upgrade over that SKS. That's for sure.
Yes. Yes, going all the way from stripper clips to casket mags, going from single shot to fully auto. That's very helpful, as evidenced by that lightning fast stealth clear.
Yeah. Spanner's really holding it down here, choosing to put his back in the corner.
Yeah, maintaining cover is very good for keeping that no-hit bonus.
And just using his ears to figure out where they're coming from, and then taking them down one by one. This is very clean, controlled play here.
Yes. Yes, very, very nice. I love it. Polymorphic up there. Oh, beautiful.
Once, or did it kind of twist a little? Like, was its movement just not moving? It just kind of did a little pirouette and showed him everything he needed to see.
Yes, beautiful work. Good luck, but also wonderful gun skills.
Yeah. But, I mean, do we expect anything else from Spanners at this point?
No, we do not.
Pull some amazing gunplay out. And every time the pressure's on, he just really goes down.
Yeah, he was telling me about pre-game jitters, which is totally understandable, but it doesn't look like it's affecting his gameplay. If anything, it's just making it better. With this regenerative, let's see what goes on. Switching over to that shotgun, getting it done in one tube. Very, very nice work.
Now, normally I would say you don't have that kind of room in concourse. It's such a tight hold, but he found an angle. He got a good spawn and made use of it.
Yeah, with that shotgun and regenerative encryption combo, you really need lots of space to let that spread do its work.
GLKHGH getting a great little spawn here from cascading.
Yeah.
Nice and clear. None of the cheesy bites are going to be able to hide from him at this angle.
Well, unless he goes behind the stairs there. But last few here, taking some fire from Sosigs, but not losing much health, if any at all.
He was able to really dodge a lot of bullets there.
Yes, very good Matrix moves.
Looks like he's on the 3rd floor this time. He was holding 2nd floor last time.
Interesting. Maybe the change in guns forces a change of heart.
Maybe. Now, I'm wondering, I didn't get to see what he bought. It looked like a couple of power-up dogs there. He's got 1 shield and 1 bullet boost. Popping the first one here.
Yeah, using the shield on the orthogonal, that's a good plan, but it's not helpful that the orthogonal is hiding from him so much.
It's running away, but it's not. I was about to say it's not diving down, but of course, then it really
jinxed him there, Hoyt.
Sorry, GLKHGH. Sorry, my fault.
There we are. The shield's really helping him maintain that health. He was taking lots of shots, got lasered a couple of times there too, I think.
Yeah, the laser ticks, if they do hit you, I don't think they should count against your score anymore ever since we got the change that any instance of damage less than 100 doesn't tick against your no-hit bonus.
Oh, interesting.
So I think the laser hits light and fast enough that it actually doesn't count against you. But
fancy.
Someone go get lasered and figure out if that's true.
Yeah, don't get hit, except for
it a big
purposefully getting
hug.
lasered.
Yeah, don't get shot by bullets. This is important. Do get shot by the laser.
Mm-hmm,
I'm sure that someone will be able to pull that off.
I believe in them. But this last one, popping that bullet boost and a shield, this will go down in just 2 shots. There's 1. There's 2. Beautiful, beautiful work from GLKHGH.
And I'm glad to see him buying those
Advance to next system
those
node
dogs
and
and
take
really using them there at the end.
Mhm.
Good heads up play by him to realize he had the weapons he needed to get it done, and just
Brown Bess bayonet.
Yes,
Alright.
good work.
Spanners buying the.
Now
must be
that
sad.
is a necessary
go
piece of
on.
kit. You've got to get
The
that bayonet.
I need you. You hear
Now
me?
he's got to use it, right?
Well,
He's got to.
he's
bayonet.
gotta. Yeah, he's got a ghost. He's got infinite ammo. He's got bullet boost. That is going to be a very powerful combination. Let's see how it goes.
Let's go.
Entering
Interfacing with system node.
the 5th and final hold. Choosing to hold
Analyzing system.
on
Too low.
the 2nd floor here, but up on the tracks. Moving his way up to the 3rd floor.
Owie, where are you? Where are you?
Now he did say he likes holding on
No!
top
Oh.
of the tracks on 3rd floor. Oh, down he goes.
Down into the void, but gladly that doesn't condemn his run. Just makes him well positioned for that cascading encryption.
This is not a place where he wants to be at. I don't think this was on purpose at all.
I don't think so, but it let him make decently quick work of that cascading.
Advancing to next
Did get
system
shot
node.
for it, which is unfortunate.
Mhm.
Analyzing system.
We'll have to see how good of a score he ends up. Was that his first time getting hit the whole run? I think he was hitless right up until that point.
I think it might have been, but if you're going to get hit at some point, the 5th and final hold is the place to get hit.
Yep, he still has his health dog if he ever needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting for this encryption to spawn.
Clearing
He's
out
gonna
the
start out
Sosigs.
right in the middle. He's keeping his eyes on.
Ghost and infinite ammo, using that shotgun. Now it's diving down, trying to hide from him, but it can't.
Ooh,
Beautifully, beautifully wonderful, fast
that
work.
looked like a frame
Analyzing
perfect
system.
final rotation there.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even have time to register that it rotated in my frame. The bullets were already in the air. Amazing shooting.
Amazing shooting for sure. Clearing the floor of all Sosigs, making sure no one will interrupt him while he's trying to get rid of that refractive.
Must be underneath me.
Hub is such a hard hold. It always feels like somebody's sneaking out the way that you can't see just to shoot you.
Yeah, it's so big, but so claustrophobic at the same time. There's Sosigs everywhere and so much cover.
Such a Rainbow Six Siege amount of angles to maintain.
Yeah.
Here we
1,
go.
2.
Encryption.
There we
Oh,
go.
get the single shot pop on that.
Successful. Data
Yeah, tried to go for the
Advance to next system node and take
two shotgun there, but didn't quite make it.
Returning to interface.
All right, gentlemen, great runs.
Howdy.
Okay. I got the nods of shame on. I did so bad.
Oh.
Nods of shame.
Yeah, I had to put the nods of shame on.
Hey, you made it through alive, which, kudos for that.
Making it through alive is not a guarantee.
Nope.
Exactly.
All right, Well, gentlemen, we have Gukulga coming in with a score of
Odds of shame.
1,093,750. And our winner today, Spanners, coming in with a score
Making it
of
through life is not a guarantee.
1,312,000 flat, which is just an astounding score.
Very, very
Nice.
impressive.
Yep. Congratulations to our winner, Spanners, and condolences to our to Gukulga, but you're not out yet. Next week you will be in the goulash.
Here's hoping for a good losers bracket run.
Hey,
That's the
you know what?
spirit.
I
You can
did
always
it
fight
last
your way
time.
out.
I think I won 6 or 7 matches after going round 1 goulash last time. You can do it just like I did.
Yeah, I just gotta
It's all
keep
about-
practicing this seed. I'm not a big fan of this one.
Hub is pretty rough, I can tell you that. I fell into the hole.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw that.
I wouldn't
Was
say
that-
hub is the worst part. I find it hard to stealth on this seed.
It's really
That's
hard
my
to stealth
problem.
through this seed.
I guessed that you did not mean to fall in the hole. Was that a purposeful hole falling strategy that we haven't seen yet?
No, I can assure you and all the viewers that falling into the hole was not a super secret hub strat.
Now, I've seen it theory crafted that maybe jumping in the hole repeatedly is going to be a meta since it doesn't damage you. You
Well,
think-
you'd certainly get your steps in that way.
We've got a question from Howdy. Gukulga, he wants to know, how do you pronounce your name?
Okay. A little bit of lore. I used to be a competitive Smash player for my high school, and
Mhm.
as a junior, I choked so hard, so we didn't get to go to finals. So that's when I changed my name to be like onomatopoeia of choking. There isn't really a definite way of pronouncing it, but I've always pronounced it as Gokuga.
Mhm.
But I mean, as long as I know who you're talking to, I'm fine. I've had people say GLKGL.
Mhm. I don't
I'm
think.
fine with whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah, just put the effort in, everybody. Put the effort in; it will be rewarded.
Just try,
Hot
you know?
Doggers. Hot Doggers wants to know, hey Spanners, that polymorphic clear, is that normally how it goes for you?
I really like the polymorphics. That one was pretty quick. I was happy with that. So some were faster. Actually, no, not many are faster than that. A lot are slower.
That was a crazy poly clear, dude.
Yeah. Wicked fast. Very impressive. But any other questions from Twitch chat here? Oh, yes. Spanners, what were you doing? You got that bayonet and never used it.
I tried putting it on my guns, but it does not attach anymore. I think Anton changed it so the Brown Bess bayonet is bespoke to the Brown Bess.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's what it is. Okay.
I tried so hard to put it on.
Oh. Yeah, but
Oh, and were the stripper clips for the SKS just for swag points? Asks
Yes.
Seth? Okay.
Yes,
Very
they
nice.
were.
I definitely respect you for that. I like those stripper clips. Definitely a vibe.
Dragon will appreciate it when he sees that.
You know, I rolled the SKS. It's such an the Bubba to SKS is so awful. So you just got to lean into it, right?
Yeah, definitely. All right. Any more questions from chat? Howdy. A question for Gukulga. Why did you say okay to that awful shotgun that you started with?
I'm usually okay with the weird wrist one, except when
Mhm.
under pressure, which I was under pressure and I kept missing it. I used to be able to do like pirate style, just hold it out and be able to shoot people with it, but not this time.
I think you got punished for having that thing real bad. It was not nice to you at all.
Yeah, no, not to mention, so I think I have like one of the first Quest 2s that came out. This thing's old, like super
Mhm.
old, so I keep getting what I like to call pass through jump scares, where
Oh.
occasionally I'll get like it'll pass through for like a couple frames and I'll be like, huh?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
We noticed
I was getting
a
messed
lot of
up,
short
but no
circuiting.
excuse, no excuses.
No excuses. Well, some excuses. It's fine.
Maybe a few.
I'm not the excuse, please.
Yeah, only a couple excuses. But yeah, we did notice you short stroking it a little bit there.
Yeah, that's I don't know, I'm used to the stocks not being that long.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like usually when I have the pump actions, it's not one of those where I have to attach a stock. So I'm used to only doing this and it's fine. But for
Yeah.
some reason it was not going all the way. So that messed me up too.
Yeah.
Not used to that.
Rough work there, but you got it done, got all the way through. Very nice work. Thank you, both of our competitors, for showing us such beautiful runs. So, if that's it, I think we will bid you adieu. All of you at home, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Galuga and Spanners, for putting on the wonderful shows. Thank you, Hoyt, for commentating with me. And I have been wittyevil3. I hope to see you in the next one of First to Worst. Goodbye.
Have a nice day, everybody.
See you next time.
Hooray.